Friends, welcome. I hope all of you hear me and see me. I'm happy to see all of you here, and we start our live today. About our topic, my friends, today, volume indicators, how to use it, and why it is so important for you in trading. I will show you my secret tools that I use that help me make good and awesome trades according to swing trading strategy. And also I will show you best signals, best patterns that can show bottom of Bitcoin. Okay, let's start. Before we start, write few words about yourself. And I'm sending, once more, I'm sending invitation to everyone, to every person that in our public Discord, and remind to all people that here. Okay, good. Let's start our live, and what will be our program. First, friends, write few words about yourself, about where you're from, what is your trading experience. It would be really interesting to see where most of you from. Okay. Friends, let's go, be active, write about yourself and where you're from, and let's start our live. Okay. India, Shiva Kumar, good, happy to see you. Squarzy, I love you for our analysis, is the best to trade. Thank you, my friend. Raul, hello, my friend. Hope you are good and safe and sound. I'm good. Raul, I'm good. I'm in safe place. Thank you. Mahumbula, I am Briki from Tanzania. I'm glad to be here. Thank you, my friend. Happy to see you. Raul, I'm from Venezuela. Greetings to Ukraine. Raul, I hope that in Venezuela it also would be better, and I hope that US will make a deal with Venezuela to start selling more oil. Artyom, Ukraine. Artyom, my friend, where are you from exactly? Ukraine. By the way, where you are at this moment? Because I'm in Lviv area, migrated because of this war. Romania, 1 year of trading crypto, good. Sweden, cryptocurrency Sweden. Hi, I'm from Mongolia. I donated crypto for Ukraine. Big here. What about crypto winter? We will cover this, my friends. Remember, what will be our program? Our program, I will cover you about volume indicators, how to use it, and why it's so important. And after that, we cover different questions that you have regarding trading, regarding oil, gold, and all of that, geopolitical, all of that stuff. I think it's important to stick to a point because many of you that joined this live, they came here to learn important knowledge. Friends, also write important questions, share with me important questions that you have about regarding crypto trading, and I'll, most of them that connected to today's topic, I'll cover those questions. Hi from Mexico. Crystal, happy to see you from Mexico. M.R. Muhammad. Hi, dear Muhammad from India. Have your Discord membership. I stay safe. Happy to see you here. Hi, Bigger. Dnipro, Lebanon. Mark. Artyom, I hope in Dnipro is safe. I hope that is safe. Hello from Poland. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. Good, friends. I see that 45 people here, and I think more people will come during this live. Okay, let's start. About volume indicators, first, when I cover some topic, you can write more about what you know and what you don't know about this topic. Let's start. First, how many of you use volume indicators ever before? Because have a look. What about volume indicators, and what is the most important, why it's so important to know about volume indicators? Because as you know, price moves because of transactions that's going on in a domain footprint. It is a transactions, real transactions. Price moves because of real money. Price do not move because some people, like there's some news, and because of that news, people did a trade. No. A real reason why price do a move, because price exactly because people put money into a trading. And I will show you confirmation that when you see clear and powerful volume, especially in breakout patterns and false breakout patterns, that make those patterns significantly more powerful. That's why for us it's so important to use volume indicator. Okay, let's cover first. We have two types of volume indicators. We have horizontal volume and vertical volume. Have a look on this picture. Horizontal volume, it is this one. Quite often, many of you ask me when I do analysis on TradingView, even today, when I recorded this video update in our public Telegram channel. By the way, I highly recommend all of you to subscribe to be updated about the most important videos about Bitcoin future. And have a look, even in this video I used volume indicator because it shows to me this horizontal volume. Because it shows to me areas where people did a lot of trades. Why it is so important for us? Because when people do a lot of trades, after that, for example, such areas quite often become important support and important resistance. I'll show you it in the future. Let me cover briefly about volume. What is exactly? Another indicator, it is a vertical volume. Have a look, vertical volume. It shows to us volume that traded in one particular candle. Have a look. Like we open 1 hour chart, it is a chart, 1 hour chart, and have a look, my friend. When we see this volume, it shows to us volume that traded exactly in this one particular candle. Why this volume is so important for us? Why this volume is so important for us? Because depends on a situation, depends where that volume appears, we can use that volume differently. For example, let me show you a few examples. Even today I sent to my partner this example of a false breakout. As quite a lot of you know, with my partner we trade two strategies. It is breakout and false breakout. And have a look on this false breakout. On this picture, it is near. And have a look, my friend, exactly at high, exactly on these two candles. Let me maybe open near here, it would be better. Where is near? It is exactly here. Have a look. We can open this 30 minutes candle. Have a look. Previous high. And I hope you can see that volume increase significantly exactly at this level. Why it's so important for us? Because if price did significant movement and there are significant level, quite often price bounce after such significant volume, if we are talking about false breakout strategy. Friends, this video is not about false breakout, this video about volume indicator. I highly recommend all of you to right now to subscribe to this YouTube channel because you'll find a lot of lessons about breakout strategy and false breakout. And also what I recommend you to do, you can open our YouTube channel. For example, you open this live. You open YouTube channel, and on our YouTube channel you'll find two playlists. Have a look here. Bigger trading. You'll find a playlist about false breakout strategy and breakout strategy. Just after, it will be a homework for all of you after we finish this live. I highly recommend you to watch all lessons about those two strategies to understand how to use it. That means This volume is so important for us because it shows to us areas where people put a lot of money. And I'll show you in next examples that Bitcoin many times bounced exactly after huge volume increase. Share with me, do you know why Bitcoin bounced quite often after big volume increase? Let me open Bitcoin chart and I'll show you a few examples of bottom of Bitcoin. Have a look, my friend. Even here, even this example, significant volume, if you compare it to average volumes that traded on Bitcoin, for example, average volume 13,000, in this 4-hour candle it was 57,000. It is approximately in 4 times more. Why price of Bitcoin beautifully bounced exactly after such volume increase and create such range for whole entire month? Share with me your thoughts. I want you to think about this. BloodTuber, congrats, 20k subs. Thank you, my friend. Thank you that you support us. And I promise to every person that subscribes to this YouTube channel, I'll help you build knowledge, make money on crypto, and become much better trader. And share our trading strategies that we do. That's why, if you like content that we do, you can support us with subscribe. And it's important to turn on the bell because we are not sponsored by any exchange, any broker, only by you, my friends. Okay, do you think Bitcoin is down or up for the medium term? Idris, we'll cover the topic after we cover about volume indicators, I promise you. Isuru, I think it is because passive sellers and passive buyers. This topic far more important. Friends, imagine that there, like, let me open JP. My God, guys. Okay, JP Morgan. I would like to show you a few numbers for you just to understand how what is different compared to what we think. JP Morgan, where is JP Morgan, Wikipedia, or net, have a look. Total assets, JP Morgan, 3.76 trillions. Net income, 48.3 billions. Revenue, 121 billions. Just example for you, one big bank in the United States. JP Morgan, let me Goldman, oh my God, sorry, Goldman Sachs. Another big bank, Goldman Sachs, asset under management 2.1 trillions. Revenue 44 billions USD. For you, why I show you such numbers? For you, that numbers is just to understand a scale. For us, retail traders, to open a trade, to buy, for example, 2-3 Bitcoins, it's easy because in a footprint at every price we have 15, 20, 25 Bitcoins. It's easy to do such trade. But imagine you work in a Goldman Sachs and to make a trade significant for you, you need to buy 10,000 Bitcoins. But what happened to you if you buy it by one market order? You will move price significantly up. It's bad for such people. That's why for whales, for whales, they use such areas of significant volume as opportunity to enter a position. That's why if you have a look, if you take a look on a Bitcoin, quite often global trend had changed exactly after the biggest liquidations. Have a look on this vertical volume. Bitcoin dropped like this example. Have a look on this example, my friends. Share with me questions that you have exactly about these volume indicators, please. Have a look. Bitcoin get dropped by 53% since all-time high. And I think you would agree with me that quite a lot of people bought Bitcoin exactly in the middle. Not exactly here. Have a look on this biggest volume. Quite a lot of people bought Bitcoin there, especially with leverage. And imagine you buy Bitcoin here, price moves against you, and what happened if you, for example, bought Bitcoin here only with double X leverage? Share with me your answer. It's interesting to see how you think about this. And price only by dropping 46%, most of the people that bought Bitcoin with 2x and more leverage on Binance, by the way, there were 125x leverage. What happened to their positions? Gone. And when you have long position, when price liquidate you, you sell. And during that time, significant volume increase. And during that time, it is the best opportunity for whales to buy a lot at cheap prices. And if you pay attention, many times when biggest liquidation happens, after that, price did the biggest movement in opposite direction. Even like this, another liquidation, have a look. Exactly bottom, because someone used it as opportunity to buy. That's why this volume can show to you areas where people enter a crypto. And such areas, it is best confirmation for us for a trade. Let me show you a few. Should I show you examples how volume can confirm you beautiful breakout patterns? Should I show you? Right? Share with me your question. Okay, also remember that this lesson we do by these articles, and about this lesson volume indicators. That's why in the future you can watch more about this volume indicators. I send it into a comments. After this live I will add it into description. Okay. I think it is because passive sellers and passive buyers. Stay safe, my brother, because of huge amount of liquidations. Yes, many people were, yes, Artyom, many people were selling in panic and big traders bought it is as there was a huge discount for them. Jedrek 0018, yes, exactly. Markham, Yuri, I have a question. Do you think that BTC is in distribution phase these 2 years and that it will go back eventually to before COVID increase? Mark, we will cover Bitcoin technical analysis when I finish with volume, my friend. I need additional 20 minutes to finish this topic, and after that, I'll do analysis. Okay, yes. Yeah, brother, do it. Okay, good. Friends, share with me your thoughts about what I'm sharing with you. Is it useful? Share with me how you can implement it in the future. It's important to hear. Okay, have a look. Let me do examples for you of breakout patterns. How exactly breakout patterns can work much better when you have volume confirmation, and false breakout patterns also. Okay, let me do. My friend, like breakout patterns first. My best patterns, it is here. My best patterns. Access infinity. This pattern, have a look. Okay. Have a look on this example, access infinity. Have a look. Why it is? Oh, good. Said that I did this stuff. I didn't delete this stuff when I did this screenshot, but still it would be good confirmation for you how false breakout works. Have a look. Range, price were in a range, And after that, have a look. Price makes this break up. Volume increase, sadly, but still this volume increased much bigger than average volume. And price exactly came back to this local level 82. And have a look what happened after that. Bitcoin access get dropped so much by 10%. Why that happened? Because people that build short position, it means you make money when price dropping. Do you know what is this? Share with me. Share with me, by the way, all of you, for me it's important to hear. How many of you know about how short position works and how you make money while you short? Share with me, because it's important to know how many of you know it, because it depends on that, it depends how you would understand all of this topic. And what about short? Some people use that volume, veils, to build short position. And after that, all people that bought access in this area, and in this area, their stop losses did, imagine, you buy access here, and what happened to your position when price, for example, drops into this area? People that bought in this area and set stop losses, they, when you have long position and price hit your stop losses, you sell. After that, a lot of people that bought in this area and their stop losses, and when their stop losses hit, have a look on this significant and fast drop. That means all people that bought access here, and especially those people that bought it with leverage, they got liquidated. If you bought access with 10x leverage, that means your position automatically got liquidated. And because of that, such significant and sharp movement happened. And people that build short sell position here, to close their short sell, they should buy back. And people that bought here, to close their buy long, to close their position, they should sell. And that's how whales use retails to build a position and after that sell. That's why volume, it is good confirmation for you as a trade. Sometimes, quite often, during our updates, I say such phrase, volume at bottom and volume at high. How many of you heard that phrase, volume at bottom and volume at high? Share with me, it's important to know. Raul, how many times you wait to enter a trade if huge volume appears in DOM? Raul, I could enter immediately, but I enter a trade not only based on DOM, I also wait for a technical pattern of technical analysis. For example, breakout or false breakout. I trade only in those cases. If there is no beautiful patterns, I don't open a trade even if there are big volume in a footprint. Because I need clear stop loss plays. Okay. Mark, come. Okay, thanks. Artyom, does it matter who was liquidated, shortest or longest? Sometimes happening liquidation for the both sides. My friend, when price drops significantly by 50-60%, that means all buyers got liquidated. Of course, it's important because whales use that as an opportunity to get out from position. Volume says a lot on the direction of a price. Love what you are doing, Yuri. Crypto Bishop, thank you, my friend, for being here. Thank you. Sell high, buy at low. Muhammad, easy to say. Vincent, thank for sharing great knowledge. Vincent, happy to see you here. I heard. Okay. Yaroslav Boyko, hello Yuri, thank you for the short suggestion. in the closed group today, did a nice profit. Yaroslav, I'm happy that you made money. Buy high, sell low. Can you explain QM pattern? What do you mean by QM? Slava Ukraine. Heroim Slava. Okay. Let's do another confirmation. About patterns, how volume could and how volume quite often approve breakout and false breakout patterns that we trade with our community. Example for you of a false breakout pattern on Kava. Have a look, Kava. And what Kava did? Kava did significant rise to key level, and biggest volume appeared exactly at key level. Why it's so important for us? Because imagine you bought Kava here, like here, or you bought Kava here, and to close your position, to close your trade, you must sell. And for you, it is important to sell it to someone. And a lot of traders, they quite often set stop losses and take profits nearly such important levels. And when you see that price moves a lot to important key level and significant volume appears, it is a signal that there, with big chance, could be a false breakout. Let me do with breakouts, because with breakouts it is even easy to show. Breakouts much better, they work much better. Have a look. These breakouts. I think this breakout would be a best example for all of you. Have a look. CTK, what happened? Price were in a beautiful range. And price slowly squeezing to that range. I think many people understand it is a breakout pattern. But have a look on this confirmation. Exactly on this bar and candle, it is the same, my friends. Exactly on this bar, biggest volume appears. Have a look. Do you see, share with me, is it clearly for you to see this volume on this live? I hope it's easy to see this volume and everything what I showed to you. Okay, good. Vincent, please, I want to know if I can afford to join your paid community, how much per year? Vincent, what you can do about our community, what you do? You open this video, and below this video there would be contacts of my partner, my team, and what you do, join my private community, and you write to my team, and Jordan will give you all info about our private community and about our educational program. There could be some offers for those people that join yearly program. That's why I would pin this message, and all people that interested, you can write and ask about conditions. Okay, once more, let's do this example for you to understand more about this volume and how volume can improve to you. But what I showed to you, my friend, my major goal is to show you a logic and understand how you can use such volume. That's the most important for me. Have a look. Volume indicator, and do you see that exactly at this high, biggest volume appeared? That means people that traded this trend line pattern, they bought, and they were happy that they bought. But why price didn't rise, didn't continue rise? Why? Price stopped exactly with biggest volume and exactly with breakup pattern. Because answer really simple. People that bought here gave their coins to someone who built a massive short position. What does it mean, build massive short position? I know it is some phrase that could, sometimes is not clear. As I told you earlier, whales in the big banks, they have a lot of money, and to make significant profit, they build a position. They should accumulate coins for bigger period of time. And example, if you open a trade on your platform, on your Binance, for example, short 100,000 coins, you short, it means short sell. You sell it to someone. There must be someone on another side. And for whales, it is best opportunity to sell their coins while people do breakout trade. And also people, retailers especially, that build their positions, open short trades in the middle of this range. I think you agree that quite a lot of them set stop losses above this high. And when you have short position, to close it by stop loss, you buy back. And a lot of breakout traders. And all of these people, they buy coins from big short seller. And after that, those big short seller, they took all buyers volume and move price down. And for us, for people that trade breakout, we know that here, higher, we have huge and significant volume. And for us, it is the best pattern to trade breakdown, because we have the biggest volume above us and someone moves price down with us. That's how it works. That's why volume, it is so important for breakout patterns. And it's so important to understand the logic, how it works, because sometimes you can see, like this example, it's really tricky example. Biggest volume played out exactly opposite. Biggest volume was exactly a signal of a trap. That's why, my friends, it's so important to know a lot about this. It's so important to see as many examples as possible to understand the logic how this works. Was this clear for you? Do you share with me what questions you have about this? Hi Yuri, thanks for sharing. Hassan PHB, thank you for being here. Hassan Kwasi, which chart to follow? Log chart or chart without log mode active? Please guide, thanks. Better to use simple chart. Institutionals don't use log chart. What do you think Sol will make? Alex, what SEX do you suggest apart from Binance? Centralized exchange. I think FTX, Bybit, KuCoin, top 5 by coin market caps, all of them are reliable and good. L-Tube, I hope you got your answer. Hassan Hub, what's good for looking volume? What time frame is good for looking volume? 1 hour. 1 hour time frame, my friend, it is the best for you to 1 hour. Okay, let's continue. That means, my friends, all of these volumes, when you do analysis by volume, they are horizontal and vertical volume. Once more, vertical volume shows to you areas where exactly significant volume appears. That means vertical volume, how we can use, let me summarize. Really simple. When you see that, for example, by the way, I want to show you that example. It would be best example ever. My God, lesson library. This one, it is maybe best example. It is a pattern that I'm waiting for. And have a look. Have a look on this pattern. It is a trend line breakout pattern. By the way, yesterday on many coins they built a trend line breakout patterns. For example, like Tron. Have a look, Tron. What other coin did build? Like Ripple. Have a look, trend line breakout pattern. All of them built quite a lot of trend line breakout patterns. But have a look. Compare to pictures that I'll show to you. there was no massive volume. At bottom, there was no significant volume. Compare this picture. Have a look. Have a look, my friend. How volume significantly increased exactly at bottom. And after that, how breakout patterns played out exactly beautiful. And compare, once more, compare this picture to what happened here. By the way, lesson about trendline breakout, you can go to our public Telegram channel and breakout strategy, here, trendline breakout pattern. And you can watch this lesson. And you can watch, by the way, this entire playlist about breakout strategy. I highly recommend you. You will understand how all of this works. And once more, significant difference. Huge volume appears. Another trendline breakout pattern. Huge volume appears. And have a look how trendline breakout played out good after. And compare Ripple yesterday. There is no significant volume at bottom. Nothing special. But compare here, when price get dropped, exactly at bottom, how significant volume appears. I hope quite a lot of you at this moment understand the difference between when you trade, especially breakout patterns, it's so important to see confirmation from volume. That's why at this moment, honestly, during this few weeks, it is for breakout patterns, it is not the best time, because many coins, for example, like this coin, have a look, it is Algo. Algo also yesterday did a trend line breakout pattern. But have a look, no volume confirmation, no significant volume. And what happened after that? Yes, price started squeezing down, and big chance that there would be breakdown, continuous drop, because no one bought huge amount of coins and there is no reason to stop. That's why, my friends, volume, it is best and the most important confirmation for you to trade breakout and false breakout strategies. Okay, as I promised to you, I know that there are a lot of, I can speak about this a lot of time. I do it more on our education courses. You can join our education program just by I send contact into comments, and you can write to my teams. I will send you information about this and exactly patterns, tutorials, how to use it. Let's do a part about questions and answers, as I promised to you. Now, my friend, L. Limik, just wait for volume. Not only for volume, it is a picture, it is a puzzles. Volume, it is one of this puzzle. For example, you would trade trend, your approach, you trade trend line breakouts. Volume, best confirmation for trend line breakouts. You can use that volume differently, because example, let me find to you maybe one of the best patterns that I trade based on volume and in a footprint and DOM. Have a look. Let's open this one and this one. Long, have a look. That volume could be vertical volume in a footprint, in a DOM, it could be differently. But for you, it's so important to understand that there must be a volume. Have a look. Short trade Bitcoin. And why here I took a short trade on Bitcoin? Exactly here at this beautiful trend line breakdown. Because, my friend, when you open a footprint, you can see this picture. And at 34,500, biggest volume appears. After significant rise, someone sold biggest amount of Bitcoin at that time. Once more, 34,500, it is exactly here. imagine that price makes a small rise, and at high, at local high, someone sell biggest amount of coins, and price after slowly squeezing to trend line. And yes, and here you can take short. That means to make a trade, you need to know how to analyze volume and build trend lines and wait for clear patterns. And when you have it, you just take a trade. Limik, I hope it's clear for you. Clear for you? What if a move happens without volume? Without volume, difficult to make a good and clear forecast. I show to you my approach that I use. I know sometimes there could be movement without volume, but our major goal is to find patterns that played out with bigger possibility. Okay, let's do. Does Quantower have domain footprint? I think yes, they have. They have it. Yes, but we use Tiger Trade. Friends, let's do. As I promised to you, second part of our live. It is a question and answers. Share with me your questions that you have regarding trading, and let's do it together. Limik, my friend, happy to see it. Doubler, so if high volume comes at lows before the breakout, it will more likely maintain a trend, but if high volume comes in after the break, it will be more likely to come back. Yes, my friend, yes, exactly. Exactly. Doubler, can you share a link to the website? ASICX, what website are you looking for? Right, specific question. Doubler, how are you reading that the high volume is a candle after breakdown? Is the example you showed was bearing as it was developing? My friend, Doubler, when volume appears exactly in a moment, it's difficult to say will price drop after that volume or not. But our major goal is to wait for price reaction on that volume. An example like here, why I took a short trade, because price after that started squeezing to trend line, and squeezing to trend line, it is a pattern of technical analysis. And when I make a trade, I have what I have. I have significant volume, I have squeezing, and I have clear trend line. And I have a place where I can set very small stop loss and potential reward in many times bigger. That's it. That means you will never have like 100% accuracy and 100% sure that price move in your direction. But, for example, significant volume, it moves odds in your favor. A clear trend line moves odds in your favor. Beautiful squeezing move odds in your favor. And after that, before you make a trade, you see that like chances 80-20 in your favor. That means it's good trade, it's worth it. That's how it works. Our major goal is to make a possibility of our win as big as possible. But for us, it is nearly impossible to find 100% accuracy. I didn't see it, and every time when I thought that I have 100% accuracy, it ended up with big losses. That's it. How to identify fake outs? Okay, Limik. About fake outs, how to identify fake outs? In many cases, it's difficult to say that there would be fake out before, but there are a few indicators that can show to you that fake out will happen with a bigger possibility than breakout. First one, it's so important to pay attention to ATR. How many of you know what is ATR? And have a look. ATR, like here, dot, like this example. Why here price of dot didn't break and make exactly opposite. This breakdown failed, and all people that trade this breakdown, they failed. Because let me open even lower time frame. First one, in most cases, when you see that price approach to key level sharply, in most cases, it's a signal that there would be fake out. It is first one. Second, it is ATR. When you see that while price approach to level, ATR, what is ATR? I would like to hear about ATR. You can watch this lesson after that. You can find this lesson on our YouTube channel about ATR. Few words about ATR. ATR showed to us volatility per day. Let's do it even in plain English. ATR, it shows to us how much price moves per day up and down. ATR, it builds on daily chart, and if you open a daily chart, what you would see that every candle, they have some size, candle bar, you can call it, for example, this candle like 7%. If you pay attention to this candle, it is 7%. This candle, how much? 6%. Do you see that many candles, they are similar to each other? They're very close to each other. Friends, if you think what I share with you useful right now, push like, subscribe and turn on the bell, because you will get so many updates in the future that will help you make money on crypto. Do you see that volatility? I hope you notice that volatility per day nearly close to each other. It is not like every day there's 7%, but one day 6%, one day 7%, one day 6.5%. That's average volatility. ATR indicator, how it works? It calculates average volatility per the last 10 days. And imagine this example. Like in average, price moves per day 6.7% based on this example. And what you see, imagine you see a situation. Price create a breakout pattern, but price already dropped by 6%. Will you take a short by seeing such volatility? Will you take a short? And especially price hit that level sharply. Will you take short or not? Once more, what I showed to you, it is not like 100% possibility, but once more, our major goal is to build odds into our favor. And even these examples that I showed to you, when you see that price approach to key level sharply, it is increased possibility of fake out. When you see that ATR bigger than 70%, increased possibility of fake out. Also, important to see what's going on Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin show bull pattern and altcoin show bear pattern, I will never take I don't like to take short on altcoins while Bitcoin show up pattern. My friend, I hope you now know you know more about how to identify fake outs. About fake outs more, you can learn it by going to our full YouTube channel, and on our YouTube channel you will find whole topic false breakout strategy. And here watch this entire lessons. You will get more knowledge about fake outs. Okay. DOM, link about DOM and footprint. Yes, of course, you can download DOM and footprint. Here is the link. Nolly, my friend, happy to see you here. I hope you're also good. So a slow green towards to trend line or level would be likely breakthrough, and fast move towards to trend line or level is more likely to be a bounce liquidity grab. Doubler, yes, my friend, you understand it good. You understand this correctly. Mark Kam, my previous question, please. Friend, write again your question because many questions here. Thank you, Yuri. Artyom Nefedov. How to avoid stop loss hunt? This crazy spikes ups and down. Friend, we did a whole entire lesson about how to avoid stop loss hunts, and I think it is for you best what you can do is to watch that entire lesson. What do you do? Go to our YouTube channel Bigger Trading, and here I'll find you this lesson, how to avoid stop loss hunt. Best lesson. Again, to avoid stop loss hunt, you should understand how false breakout strategy works. Only in that case you can minimize when price take your stop loss. Okay, Ash, bro, I think due to rising economic inflation in most countries, Bitcoin is not going up for now. Difficult to say because sometimes Bitcoin moves exactly as S&P 500, sometimes it doesn't. I trade Bitcoin. I don't hold it at this moment. I like to hold Bitcoin when I will see this pattern. Have a look. As I publish in our public Telegram channel, it is best indicator ever that shows bottom of Bitcoin. When I will see something like this on Bitcoin again, it is profit and loss returns by long-term holders. When I will see significant liquidations by long-term holders, it is always was the best time to enter Bitcoin. At this moment, I don't see it yet. That means for HODL, it is not yet the best time to move your coins into Bitcoin. That's why, if this happens, we should buy Bitcoin and move 80% of our stable coins into Bitcoin or in other coins to build a portfolio. Okay. Ash C. Okay. Markham, do you think that Bitcoin is in a distribution phase these 2 years and that it will go back eventually to before COVID increase? Okay, Markham, about Bitcoin. Honestly, yes, because have a look. Have a look on this once more on this indicator that I publish in our public Telegram channel. Do you see that exactly? I hope you noticed, my friends, that while Bitcoin did significant rise, this indicator increased. What does it mean? It shows to us that people that hold Bitcoin for big period of time, they close their positions. Imagine I bought Bitcoin like in this area, it is 3,000 and price rise to 14. I sold my Bitcoin, that means I closed my position. And I sold it to someone, to some retail traders that enter the market because of hype news. And after that, have a look, price get dropped dramatically a lot, and only when big liquidation happens, price started new trend. At this moment, again, we face when whales, they sell a lot of Bitcoins as they did it during rise to 2017, 2018. That means the exactly big distribution already happened. And at this moment, the most important question, will be there some big spike to like 30,000, 20,000 to liquidate every person that bought Bitcoin with leverage? That's the most important question. That's it. Will it happen, my friend? Honestly, I cannot answer you on this question because if I would know, I already would open big position. But if something like this appears, significant liquidation, that would be a signal that we should enter a position. That means it depends what you are doing now. If you are a long-term holder, keep Bitcoin accumulated by DCA when you buy it small parts. If you are a trader, wait for a clear situation, for clear pattern. That's it. Okay, Limik, can you make a good amount of money from trading Bitcoin? Do you recommend trading for a full time? Limik, you can do it only in a case when you have savings, because example, like right now in my country, war happened, war started. And at this moment, only this week, I came back to work to make a trades, because first few weeks, while we move all relatives to the West in safe places, it was really difficult to make any trade decisions. I remember first few days when I read the news about war strikes, when about that, it was difficult. That means you, if you want to be a full-time trader, you should have first savings, at least for 1 year of your life, if you would have no income, especially if you have wife, kids, or outside hustle that will, because your trading incomes will be like there is no one week or 1 month when you every month make 10%. For example, for me, I have periods when I make huge money, but there could be periods when I 2-3 months without trading income. And if you don't have any other source of income or savings, it would be difficult for you to be in this area. That's why a lot of traders do YouTube and other stuff, because there must be things that save you when you don't have income. That's it. Because, example, Bitcoin at this moment for 2 months in a range, and for me, like it is worth its time for me to trade. That's it. I hope my friend, was this answer good for you? Ash Chi, thank you for your answer, bro. Wish you all the best profit. Thank you, my friend. I wish you also best in this life. Mubi crypto winner. What is the name of that indicator you're using? Is knowing the bottom of Bitcoin. You can talk a little bit more about Bitcoin bottom. About Bitcoin bottom, it is liquidations. Have a look, bottom of Bitcoin. I highly recommend you, my friend, have a look on many questions, my friends, that you ask me. We already have answer. Bottom. Okay, bottom of, how to find bottom of Bitcoin. Have a look. Once more, I highly recommend you to watch this lesson. How to find bottom of Bitcoin. I sent it into description. About liquidations, once more, about bottom of Bitcoin, we will do another live, because this live is about volume, my friends. Okay. Let's do additional 2 questions, and I finish, and I'll need to finish. When you're looking at the volume, is there a way to know if it's bullish or bearish? Okay, my friends, my mic battery is out. That's why at this moment sound would be a little bit different. As I told you, I hope some of you heard, there are always 2 sides in a trade. There, like if you buy 20 bitcoins, there are always someone who sell 20 bitcoins, because in other case there is no deal. Imagine you go to fish shop and you want to buy 20 kilo of fish, and there is no one who sell it to you. How deal could be done? Or you go to a shop to buy water, bread, and if no one gives it to you, there is no deal. But how? On a market, there could be deal without other side. That's why there always other side, always. But for us, the most important is to understand how volume works. For us, the most important to understand logic. Logic of volume is simple. When price drop by 50% and biggest volume appears exactly in a bottom, with big chance it is people that bought at high, they got liquidated, and whales use their volume as opportunity to buy. That's it. Because you don't know in a moment who bought, who sold. But for us, the most important is to see how price reacted on a volume. eBlueTuber, how are you, my friend? Doubler, when you take a trade, do you have a stop loss, and what out the trade can you stop loss be subjected to change based upon strategy or weakness in price action, or will you always leave your stop loss as it was? First, I always open a trade with stop loss. I never open a trade if I don't know where I will set a stop loss. That means, like at the example, at this moment, if I would, if there would be a situation like I tell you, I think that Bitcoin is going to drop, but I don't see opportunity where I can open a trade with clear stop loss. Like if my stop loss 9% for Bitcoin, for me it's too big. That means I don't want to take this trade. I don't have a good risk reward. I always open a trade and I always know where I set stop loss and take profit. And by the way, on our YouTube channel, we did a whole lesson about stop loss and take profit. Have a look. What I recommend you to do, breakout strategy, and where is stop loss, how to predict. No. What about false breakout? You can go to videos and you will find it where is it live? Crypto indicators, urgent bottom, down maker, uploads, live, past live streams. Stop loss and take profit. Have a look.
But if our stop loss would be
Exactly, watch this lesson and you will know all topics. Have a look how many questions about stop losses and take profits we exactly covered here. Watch all those lessons and I promise you will understand much more about this. Okay, Limik, thank you so much, brother. I really wanted to join your VIP group, but I can't afford it for now. Sorry, I learned a lot from you for free. Limik, at this moment, watch our free videos. I promise you it will help you a lot. Also, share our content with your friends that they also will understand more about trading and make more. Friends, thank all of you for watching. If you like our content, I ask you to push like, subscribe and turn on the bell to be updated in the future, because we are not sponsored by some Binance, other platforms. We're sponsored only by you. And in the future videos, I'll do updates about Bitcoin and I'll educate you how you can make beautiful trades that will help you make money in crypto. Thank you for watching. See you.